Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Bretagne Panther? Bretagne Panther. Yes, it's the one from France. It's the Baguette Panther. That's better. We'll call it the Baguette. Yeah, I'm afraid it's the Tier 6 French medium tank that looks like a German Panther, but it's not. And there's two of them in this game. One of them is being driven by Saadharta, and the other one is being driven by Gompling, and they're both in REBRN. Oh, they've been separated by an AMX M445. Okay, they're both in platoon together, and let's see how they got on. Well, the Baguette Panther is basically a panther that was captured by the French, and it was repurposed for use by the French Free Forces. So it's got a 75mm gun, which will do 135 alpha, penetrating 150mm of armour. To all intents and purposes, it's the same as the Poodle or the German Panther, but it's tier 6 and it's premium, so obviously you can train crews in it. Okay, right, what's the first target? There's a Super Hellcat over there. That looks a nice target. He's in the right position. Gets one shot in. Trying to auto-aim on. No, he's manually aiming, and he's trying to go for the weak spot. I think, well, trying to go for the turret. I think that's, yes, that Hellcat is actually hiding behind some object, so that's why he's having difficulty trying to hit it. But he's getting some shots in. Oh, that's better. And another one in. That's a low roll. And he gets the kill. I don't think the Hellcat actually could see where he's being shot from. Okay, Gompling's gone around the corner. Oh, and Gompling's gone down. Or did he? No, he didn't go down. He's still alive. But I suspect that what Fluffy's doing at the moment is... Fluffy? No, this is Saadharta. Same clan, different player. I suspect that what he's doing is he's actually returning to near the cap area because he suddenly noticed a pair of enemy tanks has actually made it their way up from the beach, and they're threatening our Arty. Okay, going after the A43, didn't get shots there. Let's pull forward a bit so I get a better view of those tanks, but they are almost at the edge of his field of fire. The A43 is being attacked by Gompling at the moment. It's got no shot on it from here. There's a KV3 down there as well. There he is. Yep, nice shot. Bit of low roll though. No, he's gone behind the house now, so we can't hit him. That's better. They're using cover at the moment, and yeah, there goes the KV3. It might be a good idea to move closer. Oh no, he's got sight of the turret of the KV-85 now. KV3's behind the house. They're all staying in cover. They're actually being quite smart. They know that our guys are actually mostly in the south, and they know there's tank destroyers and tanks up here in the bushes, but they daren't go into the cap for fear of actually getting penetrated. So what Saadharta's doing is he's actually deliberately defending the Arty because he knows the Arty can stop any capping. T-43 doesn't get penetration. It's a bit of a standoff at the moment. Well, our M44 just killed the T-37, so that's one good thing. I think Gompling is nearby that T-40... Is it T-43? T-44? T-43. There he is. The A-43 is staying behind the house. The KV-85's come out. And that's good. That's a high roll. It's a low roll. No, he's behind the rock now. I think some of the other players are sort of indicating they'd like our guys to actually go and try and dig them out of those rocks. Gompling's in the bowl, and I think he's our guys in the south have actually been taken out. So, in fact, Gompling's now engaged with that that T-43. And Gompling's lost a lot of hit points, and he's gone. T-43 is a tier 7 tank, so tier 7 medium. I'm pretty sure that Gompling can actually, or that Saadharta could penetrate him, but the enemy started capping now, so he's going to have to return here to keep resetting this guy. Unfortunately, that T-43 though is still in position to do damage. That one didn't go through. Wrong angle. He's well angled. Oh, we've been spotted. T-43. He's coming this way. And he's after our Arty. That's one in. The Arty's running. We need to protect him. And good. Oh, it's a ram kill there. He actually ram killed him with a sideswipe. Took him out of the game. Nicely done. And that's earned him a Kamikaze medal. But it's now just Saadharta and the two Artys left. That's all. And the enemy's got two in the cap. Now he's got a spot for the Artys. He might need to go down there and find out where they are. There's the KV-3. He's sitting behind that hut. He's going to have to go down there and dig these guys out. He'll also spot for the team. In doing so, there's the A-43. Gets one into him. And the A-43's out. M44 got him, but we took him around from the KV-85. And now we're desperately short of health. At least we've got a reset, so we can now approach this from a different angle. I think we ought to. If Saadharta was to turn left, he could actually come round. Oh, the KV-3's coming after the Arty. That's it. Fall back a bit. That's it. Nice. One more shot kills the KV-3. Yep, got him. Took a round in the rear from a Panther M10 who's behind us. Oh! He snuck up behind us, the Panther M10, which is basically a tier 7 American version of the Panther. Slightly better than this one, I'm afraid. Although they're basically the same vehicle. The AMX-13F3 is actually running south. Now, he's actually quite a nippy little French light tank with an artillery piece on it. He could actually shotgun one of the enemy Arty, but unfortunately this M44, he's going to be a little slow to get away from that Panther M10, I reckon. And there's the enemy AMX, and he's just shotgunned our AMX. And now he's actually on a long reload, and our AMX could turn around and go back and shotgun the enemy one because he takes 26 seconds to reload. Instead, he's headed straight for the cap. And really, this isn't going to work because the enemy AMX is going to reload by the time he gets down to the cap to reset. And there he goes. Taken out by the SU-8, who I think is probably on the beach. The M44's on the move, but he's being chased by a KV-85. And he's headed straight towards the AMX-13F3 and the Panther M10. And he's been hit. And there he goes, killed by the enemy AMX-13F3. So sadly it's a defeat, but 3 kills for Saadharta, 2 kills for Gompling. Not a bad game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was the first class tanker for Saadharta in the Bretagne Panther, or Baguette Panther. He actually managed to get a Kamikaze for killing an enemy tank that was a higher tier by ramming him, and he also got a fire effect and a bruiser medal. Surprisingly, he also picked up an Oskin's medal because he actually took out 2 tanks, or 3 tanks rather, which were at least 1 tier higher than his tank. Yes, in fact, all 3 tanks that he killed were 1 tank higher, the 1 tier higher, I believe. At least I think they are. Is that 3? Yes, it's 3 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank, at least 1 tier higher. The T-43 and the KV-3 and, well, the Super Hellcat, I thought that was tier 6. Maybe that was tier 7, I don't know. I think it is tier 7 actually, yes. And so, yes, that earns him an Oskin's medal, which is quite rare. His win 8 for the game was 5,907. If we look at team score, we can see that he did get the highest damage in the game on his team, 2,217 hit points, and the highest score in the battle overall was actually the Nashorn on the enemy team with 2236. After that, their T-43 did 1766 and their AMX-13F3 1371. Which is more than the rest of Saadharta's team. Gompling managed 926 hit points. He got 2 kills, 434 XP. When it came to kills, though, it was shared between Saadharta and the T-43 and the T-37 on the enemy team. He picked up an Orlix medal, and the AMX-13F3 got a Starks medal. If we look at the base XP, we can see that it was the AMX-13F3 got the best, 963 to him, 913 to the T-43, 843 to the Nashorn. And we can see that Saadharta managed 676, which is still pretty good because it's better than most of the rest of the enemy team after the top 3. Let's have a look at the detail. 40 shots fired, 23 direct hits, 17 penetrations. It's the same 75mm gun which the Panther is famed for, and so it's actually quite got good decent penetration if you hit the right spots on the enemy tank, and he was penetrating the side of that KV-3 quite nicely. 2,217 hit points, all of it done, or no, not all of it, 1,320 of it was done at more than 300 meters. 8 hits received from the enemy, 5 penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and 1 hit by way of splash damage as well. Damage blocked was 895 hit points. He damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 451 hit points of damage assist, and he got 65 defense points, so he wasn't far off getting a defender medal as well. On a free-to-play account, he earned 32,460 credits, got 4,500 credits for Courageous Resistance, that's for getting an epic medal or a battle hero medal in a losing or a drawn game. So his total, 36,960, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he still took away a profit of 28,960 credits. He picked up 3 bonds for the battle, and for the awards, 676 base XP, 383 for Courageous Resistance, 212 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 1,271 experience points altogether. He did a fine job trying to defend the AMX-13F3 from that T-43, and a nice ram kill on him, but unfortunately the AMX-13F3 missed an opportunity. He could have actually just turned around after the AMX-13F3 stunned him and just driven up to the other guy and shot him right in the face, because the reload on those Artys is about 26 seconds, and if he just turned around and gone after that AMX-13F3, I think he would have got a kill instead of actually going to the cap and getting shot by the enemy Arty. But even so, it was a very good game by Saadharta. He stayed to protect his Artys. He turned around, and when he realised the cat was under threat, and did the right thing rather than going south. Although if they had gone south and they'd succeeded in the south, they probably could have outcapped the enemy very, very quickly, because they did get enough tanks in the south fast enough. The only problem was the enemy had Arty on the beach, and those Artys on the beach, like the Su-8, were actually doing quite a lot of damage. So I think that's where they fell cropper. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.